You're being menaces to society. Done sucking up in.
Bitch just ripped the. Why? What did the car do to you? Who's in the car? Why'd you rip the door off? God damn, bro, my insurance ain't gonna cover that. I gotta tell somebody or somebody in a pink suit. I gotta tell my insurance somebody in a pink suit just pulled up, ripped my door off for no reason. Look at that, bro. Not good eats. Look at that. Look, bro, dry. Nothing but Sahara, bro. I'm telling you. And we back with another reaction, baby. But tonight, wherever you are, we got Psycho Rangers, the Crashouts of Power Rangers, featuring Large Ganji 578. Anyway, original creator of the video. It's called Shaman King 100. Original link to the video will be in the description. We here to talk about Psycho Rangers, bro. I never heard of these guys. Never heard of these guys. We about to get into it, though. We about to see why they're the Crashouts of the Power Rangers. Let's get it, bro.
Okay, today we are covering one of the most requested topics on the channel. Something y'all voted on the community poll. A team of Rangers that are one vowel away from being Kanye's favorite thing.
Crazy.
The Psycho Rangers. So we done start this episode off with the Rangers facing off against the most strung out owl I have ever seen. Nah, Mr. Owl
So
from
this
the
is real.
Tootsie Pop commercials has...
I thought this was like I thought this might have been a parody. That was a crazy voice crack. I thought this might have been like a parody of the Power Rangers, like that new anime. What was it? Go Loser Ranger, something like that. I thought it might have been a parody of Power Rangers, something like that. Yo, they actually had Psycho Rangers, like psychotic, like they got real guns, not them blasters, not pew pew, that pow pow, that fra fra. They got that. That's crazy.
Has not been doing good. But after defeating him, the Rangers returned to the Millennium Falcon, where the Red Ranger said that he found out that his super hot long lost sister is actually the villain, and now she's a cyborg. While he's mogging about that, the other Rangers are over here getting them a bite to eat.
Nah, them was not good eats. Let's go back and look at it.
Now she's a cyborg. Damn. While he's mogging about that, the other Rangers are over
not good eats. I know there's look at that, bro. Not good eats. Look at that. Look, bro, dry. Nothing but Sahara, bro. I'm telling you, nothing but Sahara, nothing but Outback, Australian. You know what I mean? Like, bro. And then why is there just another basket of fries? Like everybody ain't got fries already. These niggas are psycho. Who just ordered fries? No salt, no ketchup, no condiments at all, bro. What is this eats? Where the drinks? That looks dry, bro. Nah, that lettuce looks dry. How you got dry lettuce? How you got dry? Let's move on, bro. I'm chatting.
Getting them a bite to eat.
I'm
when they're
chatting my fat
interrupted
ass.
by seeing themselves on TV. As a kid, I was like, what the hell? We got some imposters among us. But the news crew didn't know that there was something fishy afoot. But as a lady went and asked them, hey, how many clips did you use on the owl? The imposters then pulled out the strap and said their magazine and started airing out the...
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Oh, and the Rangers pulled up not wanting someone to ruin their branding. Hit them with a big fellas, these suits are trademarked. Oh, and the doppelgangers hit them with the it's fair use, baby. Oh, and the Rangers were pissed. They done started a mosh pit with the boys. We done had black on black crime, red on red crime. Oh, man. Even the Pink Ranger took an arrow to a knee from her.
Oh, man, she said, I'm gonna turn into a Quincy. That's crazy.
Ganger. Oh, no, the Rangers really just lost to their understudies. What is going on here? They was befuddled.
Nope, don't look at me. I told you not to come out here in the first place. Now look.
They don't really thought they was the imposters. Red Ranger said, who do you think you are? Oh, and the evil Rangers were done playing mind games. They said the jig is up. I guess we show them the true forms now, baby. And they reveal that they are, in fact, the Psycho Rangers.
Oh my God, them niggas look tough, though. Them niggas look cold. You see that shit?
They reveal that they are, in fact, the Psycho Rangers.
Nah, that's tough. That's tough. That Black Ranger? Look at the Black Ranger, bro. That's hard. These niggas is insane, though, bro.
On my mama, we lit.
Oh, and I ain't gonna lie, they definitely passed the drip check. Really got my Power Rangers looking naked out here because these boys got too much on them. Oh, and top it all off, they start
Why they look the best? Why they the best looking Rangers?
We're talking mad-ish like, we have more riz than you.
Oh, man.
We're scammers. And we love crashing out. Oh, no, they some YNs for real. They about to crash out Rangers run. But it was too late. These people even have their own synchronized formation and the Rangers were pissed. They really thought they had a chance.
There's no way out of this.
But the Psycho Rangers didn't even let them get a lick in. Oh, and just to top it off, they start sucking up the Rangers like they was a Teletubby vacuum. Oh, no, they nasty with it.
They turn into Sail?
And spit on it and twist with it. Oh, they done got a taste of the power grid. Luckily for the Rangers, the Silver Ranger done pulled up like he was a Kamen Rider blasting. See, I finally watched Kamen Rider, so I can make that reference now. So the Psycho Rangers done teleported back to the ball and informed her that
did he just flashbang them with headlights? What the hell just happened?
That they didn't put in work on the Rangers. Oh, and she was pleased by hearing this, and she says, I want you to go back for round 2 and whoop they butts a little more. And bro, the Psycho Rangers couldn't even hold in their excitement. They was ready for some action. Speaking of scammers, I partnered up with Aura, the sponsor today's video.
Speaking of scammers,
trouble to rise.
I be doing my thing.
Top
you feel
of
me?
buildings and
you know what I'm saying? They can give me a little bit of bread, so I ain't got to scam no more.
Back to the video. They was on top of buildings and balconies looking for the Rangers. Nah. The killer intent real right now. And bro, they was out here being menaces to society. Done sucking up in.
This just ripped the. Why? What did the car do to you? Who's in the car? Why'd you rip the door off? God damn, bro, my insurance ain't gonna cover that. I gotta tell somebody or somebody in a pink suit. I gotta tell my insurance somebody in a pink suit just pulled up, ripped my door off for no reason. No reason. I ain't owe them no money. I don't even know who that is. They just ripped my door off. I need some bread. Please help somehow. You say you don't cover that? All right, well, cover this grenade in your house. I don't like, bro. Help.
Anybody they can, like a crack addict, threw one man through a bin. But Psycho Pink and Yellow really the problem child, because they done saw the 2 closest girls they thought was Rangers and went and grabbed them by their neck and snapped that itch. And when that wasn't enough, they done shot at a random car and ripped the door off the handle, ready to blast on some old folks just because they thought they was Power Rangers. Oh no, they just love being a nuisance to society. Give them a kick deal. Mind you, the Psycho Rangers are doing this when most of the Power Rangers are on the ship, except for Zane the Silver Ranger, who poorly enough gets 2-manned by the Black and Blue Ranger. But they done tied man up and used him to bait to get the Rangers out. But this next part's bad funny because they done had the man at a house with a force field around it and had the gate open, had the Power Rangers run into the wall like they was doing the Looney Tune gag. Nah, these boys is petty. You know they was just giggling about it. But as soon as they knew the Rangers had took the bait, they were too excited. These boys were effortlessly jumping building to building trying to get to the Rangers. And speaking of Looney Tunes,
am I tripping or have I never seen any other Power Rangers do that? Nah, I'm tripping. I gotta be tripping. They was jumping between building to building. Who they think they is, bro? Spider-Man? What the fuck?
Dude, what am I seeing right now? Look at the way they are running. They legit got the Roadrunner legs right now. Boys done really channeled the Toon Force so they could crash out. Guys, I'm really getting scared for the Rangers right now as the Psycho Rangers done pulled up ready to squabble.
Are we looking at the same thing? Are we watching the same thing? Or do you understand why I just asked that question? Let me run it back for you so you can see what I just saw.
The Rangers right now as the
these niggas just Naruto jump straight past these niggas, bro. They running like normal human beings and they jumping past them like they Junine. What the hell? Jonine, my bad. I say Junine. I'm thinking Junine. That's crazy. Is this not crazy?
Psycho Rangers done.
Like, what the original Power Rangers running away, and then they got in front of them, or like, were they trying to get to a certain destination? Because them Power Rangers was not gonna make it. Them niggas over here jogging like they Kenyan, and this the Olympics. Like, no, bro, this is not endurance running, bro. You need to get to that location before they do, or they're gonna kill somebody else.
Pulled up ready to squabble. Okay, round 2, they done caught my Rangers off the first time, but now they got it right. And oh no, did the Psycho Red Ranger just do the people's elbow to my man? Oh guys, I thought he was gonna give the elbow as the camera cuts to the Blue Ranger who's getting gut checked. Black Ranger just on the ground already, and the Pink Ranger over here getting chopped. Oh no, this is madness. Somebody gotta make this stop. But it does not, as it only gets worse, because I swear every Power Ranger villain must get in their starter pack of villaindom some force lightning as these boys done start zapping the Ranger. And bro, the Red Ranger was over here trying to act cool like, nah, you Ranger bitch. and start zapping them again. And
Goddamn.
the only reason that the Rangers survived this encounter is because the cyborg chick wanna play with her food a little longer. Mind you, this is all happening at the end of the season, so Rangers already went through their growth and power-ups, and they still acting like this? No. But as you can see, the Psycho Rangers are on a whole different level on what we're compared to on this channel. As we usually cover one super strong character, we got 5 of them now. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I think I'm gonna need some backup on this one. So I reached out to my boy Lord Genji, who's another creator who likes to talk about Power Rangers and other things and such. And we just collaborated on his Korak video that you
that fit cold, bro.
should go and watch after this. But my man, I'm gonna need some backup.
All right. The backup has arrived. Appreciate Shama for letting me on the vid.
It's always a pleasure to help a brother out. Us smaller content creators gotta stick together when it's us against the big boys.
Now let's analyze the Psycho Rangers, aka the Jump Masters. So here's what happened, right? So compared to the regular Rangers, these boys are dysfunctional as hell. On top of being D1
dysfunctional. Oh, as a team. Well, I thought you were saying dysfunctional as in like they couldn't do anything. I'm saying like, brother, I just seen them niggas whip their ass twice. They might be functional. They might be AI. That's how great of a function that they are. You know what I mean?
On Crashouts, they want the dumb no matter what. Even if it means jumping the Rangers either with the entire squad or a solo squad wipe, they're gonna do it.
Come to the street, bro. I will beat your mother.
I love this video.
Prime example, Psycho Red just casually reverse jumped the Rangers by himself. Nah, peep this.
Huh? By himself? He did that by himself? Nah, bro. I don't even know how to look at Red Rangers anymore. Red Rangers are supposed to be the leaders. But you telling me one Red Ranger that was cracked out and just off that meth and that powder, that dust? Angel dust. There you go. God, I couldn't remember. One dude off that angel dust, that PCP, whooped y'all ass, huh? God damn, boy.
Psycho Red just no diff the black, blue, yellow, and pink Ranger and pieced up the Red Ranger. That right there is a violation of its own. And Andros was like, I'm pulling the strap out and started blasting. And Psycho Red is a Weeb Nation draft pick because Buddy smoothly evaded the shot and deflected the shot with his weapon. Then Andros tries to W-key Psycho Red but gets no diff. Then Psycho Black pulls up, talk about you are not stealing this dump from me, you adopted son, bitch. And then they started scrapping. What? Now, this is some dysfunctional behavior. I don't know who got it worse. These motherfuckers, the Skywalkers, Dante's family, or the Mishimas. And if you think Yellow and Pink were safe, they're just as dysfunctional as the others. While Pink is showcasing their aimbot, Yellow comes in gaslighting Pink's entire life talking about, if we work together, Astronomer ain't getting an ounce of power. Turns out that was some old BS, because when the battle started, Psycho Pink started teaming up against the Pink Ranger. That's a cat fight if I've ever seen one. Then out of nowhere, Psycho Yellow is in the cut, hit the Yellow Ranger with the old-fashioned snatch and grab.
This has never been anyone's power of the Power Rangers. She's taking her to hell. What are we talking about, bro? No. What the fuck? This bitch got me dying. Oh.
Then Pink talking about, I thought we was here for Pink. Yellow hits her with the psych, I lied. So Psycho Pink finally presses Yellow talking about you wouldn't even backstab your own mama. Then again, you don't have a mother to backstab. Me personally, I wouldn't have let her talk like that. Especially if you're talking about my mom like that, you're gonna have to see me after that one, buddy. So after the Rangers jump her, she's had enough of the tomfoolery, so she turned into a giant, and the Rangers pull out the Megazord.
Wait, so if she could turn into a giant, that means all 5 of them could turn into a giant, right? Imagine 5 giants. That Megazord is not beating. Y'all not beating them, bro. Hell no, they're gonna stomp down America. Nah, bro.
Looking like a kaiju battle. And they absolutely fold her. All right, Shaman. 1 down, 4 more to go.
All right. Hey, I appreciate you for coming through, my man. Now that it's 1 down, there's only 4 to go. And the Rangers realize the tactics and the way they're fighting the Psycho Rangers really ain't working out for their favor. They're just getting their butts whooped.
They're trying to fight them like a normal enemy.
Since they got their powers Glock, they've been able to know every thought that they are thinking and be able to read their moves.
Sharingan. That makes sense. That makes sense. All of these niggas got the Mangekyo. That makes sense.
Being a one-on-one with your color of choice isn't gonna work out for you. So they decide they need to do the old do-sa-do and switch partner. And with that and having numbers on their side, the Power Rangers were actually doing a little good. That was until the Psycho Blue done took the Negan pose and bashed my man's head in. Really had my boy having PTSD.
Oh,
he
man.
was fighting demons in his sleep. Boy thought it had to be a dream. But after the Power Rangers getting...
Got that nigga looking like Robin after he kept fighting Slade over and over, but just having hallucinations. Hallucinations. That's crazy.
Their bearings together, realized their plan wasn't all bad. They just had to work out the kinks. So the Blue Ranger grabbed the weirdest can of spray paint I had ever seen and had one of the most devious plans to go out as the Blue Man Group. And this was a pretty solid plan.
That's smart.
Really confusing the Psycho Ranger. However, the one caveat is that they're still fighting the Psycho Rangers and they still end up getting their butt whooped.
Oh man, he about to have something else happen to his butt. What it looked like right now.
And right when they start to get things going in their favor, something weird really happened. As we are introduced to a silver Psycho Ranger.
Oh, because they yoinked that nigga from the beginning. No, they knew Cybotted this nigga. Oh, no. They Lin Kuei that nigga. No. Nah, it's over with, bro. Y'all not winning. Y'all not winning
watching
shit.
this back, I was confused.
Y'all not winning. They got that nigga walking through the heat. Look at it. Look at it again. Look at it again.
We are introduced to a silver Psycho
Look at it again.
Ranger.
They got bro walking through the heat. They got him walking through the heat. That's how you know, bro. That nigga about to come in and whoop some ass. God Lord.
Back, I was confused. I done thought I had the Mandela effect hitting me. Like, I do not remember this man in the rest of the series at all. Boy, the Psycho Rangers were confused. They done thought they got a long lost brother.
They was confused.
His man come out blasting and started whooping the power.
This nigga turned it. This nigga came on the field and turned into Thor. What the fuck, bro? Nigga, this ain't Marvel Rivals. You ain't got your ult yet. What the fuck is your problem? This is crazy.
They thought they got a long lost brother or something.
You ain't Storm, nigga.
Come out blasting and started whooping the Power Rangers, and the Psycho Rangers are getting pissed, thinking he about to get their kill before them. So Red and Black try to jump in just to get sneaked by their own man. And Psycho Blue's like, nah, y'all could go ahead back to the ship. I'ma handle it from here, my boy. So the bros dip, being like, all right, you handle it yourself, big man. Eat your food. Oh, and Psycho Blue gonna regret this badly. Because as soon as they dip, the Silver Psycho reveals that he's actually Zane in disguise. And the Ranger...
Oh. Wait, so he beat the other two?
Just annihilate this man. Oh, and the rest of the Psycho Rangers, losing 2 of their members now, are pissed. And in retaliation, they done stole the Ranger Zord. Nah, they was...
How do you steal the Zord? Who was in the Zord? Y'all had to come together to form the Zord, so who's in y'all Zord? I don't know how you get your Zord, Tuck. That's never happened before. And them niggas is bleaching they shit. Look at it.
Of their members now are pissed. And in retaliation, they done stole...
They was bleaching that nigga shit, bro. I forget the name of them bitches, but you know them big ass... If you watch Bleach, you know them big ass things that can rip through reality, come in and grab some shit, take it back through reality, and the sky just close. That's what they doing right now to the Zord. But again, how is the Zord getting taken? Nobody's in the Zord. We just seen all 5 of them on the ground.
The Ranger Zord. Nah,
all 5 of them are right there. They're looking up at the Zord getting taken. Why was the Zord out in the first place? Y'all had to pull out the... Y'all had to do that to make the Zord come out. What happened?
He was really out here taunting them like a rapper when he get his chain took, like, come get it back. Oh, and the Rangers weren't about to let them take their property like that, so they devised a plan to get it back, which inevitably led to the Rangers and all 3 of their swords fighting off against the Psycho Rangers in their enlargement forms. Oh, and the Psycho Rangers didn't stand a chance. Done packed them boys up.
So everybody has their own Zord in this? I'm so confused, because I just saw all 5 of the Power Rangers on the ground. I don't know what happened to the silver one. Maybe it was the silver one Zord. I don't know, bro. This is confusing. This is very confusing.
Usually in these videos, that's where it would end. You know, the Rangers fight these guys for a couple episodes. They turn into enlargers. Right. The Power Rangers beat them in the Megazord. Right, the same monster of the week formula that we're used to. Yeah. But not with the Psycho Rangers. As these boys come back as ghosts, still pissed from the grave, wanting to run the fade with the Rangers. Just haunting them and f***ing with them as much as they can, waiting for their opportunity to come back and run the fade yet again. And
so these niggas is just state meaner. The hateocracy. They are all of the hateocracy. That's who the Psycho Rangers are. That's the only comparison I can make. These niggas are the hateocracy from the Boondocks. That's crazy.
Luckily for them, they didn't have to wait too long, as Astronomer done turned the Rangers into a pack, and she would have got away with it too if it wasn't for these meddling Psycho Rangers, as them in their ghostly form see this as an opportunity to resurrect themselves. And once they brought themselves back to life, their first order of business was to bring back the Power Rangers.
No, them niggas dead ass just want to fight. Like that's all they want to do. They don't want to take over the world. Fuck the world. Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. The world's already fucked up enough. I want to fuck these niggas up though. These niggas, I see myself in him. I don't like it. I want to kill him. Like, what the fuck? Why?
Are you stupid?
Like my boys, y'all already won. You could have just broke the floppy disk. These boys want violence too much.
That's
they
crazy.
don't care what's going on. They just want to run these hands and nothing else. Oh, and these psycho menaces have their priorities all types of effed up because when they did bring back the Power Rangers, their first order of business was to jump Eclipsor. Really just jumped my man and left him on his back. He over here rethinking all of his life decisions.
I don't even know who that is.
And they end up going mano a mano with the Rangers yet again. And the Rangers are like, yo, let's just cut the theatrics. We already know what's going to happen if we do this. We're just going to pull out the gun instantly. And they shot their final blast and the Psycho Rangers are like, nah, we done waited too long for this one, big fella, and turned into their monster form. Oh, now Psycho Red done put his tentacle around my man's neck. Remind me of that one scene from The Boys. I mean, it truly befuddles me that my Power Rangers done threw out all the tactics that they learned and we're like, nah, we're just going to do the same old thing and still get our butt whoops at the end of the series by these guys.
This is crazy.
Luckily, the Rangers didn't actually have to destroy them. They just lured them back into the same lab they were in earlier and put them on another floppy disk.
What?
So never truly defeating them, but at least they put an end to the Psycho Rangers for this video.
Yo, Shaman, you do realize they came back for the Lost Galaxy crossover, right? They were doing just as much damage, if not more damage to the Lost Galaxy Rangers as they did to the In Space Rangers.
Yo, thank you for reminding me, Genji. How could I forget that? Because the way that crossover went too, it led to one of the most shocking moments in Power Rangers history. But man, this video is already getting pretty long and we still haven't even talked about the Green Psycho Ranger from the comics. So I'm gonna have to say for the first time on this channel that the Psycho Rangers are such a big group of menaces that we're gonna have to make them a two-parter. So I definitely recommend please subscribe so you do not miss out on that video. We're trying to hit 100K this year. And big love to my boy Genji. I could not have.
Hey, shout out to these two young brothers, bro. Hey, shout out to these dudes. Holy shit, I'm so confused. I was following the story all the way up until they died and came back and then resurrected niggas and do it. The hateocracy from the Boondocks. That's the only thing that I can think of. These niggas just live to fight their doppelgangers. Not anybody else. They don't want to smoke with anybody else anymore. Then they're done killing random people, I guess, and ripping doors off of shit. Bro, I've never heard of these Rangers. This shit was insane. Shout out again to the Shaman King and Lord Genji 578 for the video. If you like the video, subscribe if you fuck with the vibe. Original video is in the description. Y'all have a good one, man. Peace.